Blog Talk
Here we
Radio.
go. Hey, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you may be listening to us across the entire globe. It's Tarot Today. Today.
Today.
Anyway, that's right. Here we are. Wow. So for the past 13 years, we've been bringing you the world of tarot. That's right. What was it? January 2010. So
Wow.
yeah, so this coming January, which is not that far away, which is unbelievable right there, on the 20th, my mom's birthday, by the way, the 20th of January, it'll be 14 years. We'll be going into our 15th year of doing radio and now YouTube. That's right. That's right. So if you're listening to us on Blog Talk Radio, the Psychic Talk Radio Network, you can actually see Mary and I. That's right. Come over to YouTube and join us. We're Tarot Today Live on YouTube. You can just search us and pop into the live, and there's a chat room there. You can jump in the chat room. If you're already in the chat room on YouTube and you're watching us, hi, everybody. You can call into the show. It's right here, right there. Call in 714-816-4628. Right there on the scroll. And when you get through, remember to press 1 on your dial pad. So we know you want to be live on air with us, 714-816-4628. If you can't call into the show today, though, you can ask questions in the chat, right, Mary?
Yes, I can. And there's no line, no waiting. You don't even have to ask if you can ask a question. You can just ask your question and just type in, pull a card for me if you just want a general reading and don't have a specific question. But you can ask, about whatever you want to ask about. But also, it's okay if you don't want a reading and you just have a question about tarot or about the Tarot Guild or about crystals or NLP, Reiki, hypnosis. My goodness, what angels. I'm using an angel tarot deck today.
Yeah, on Tuesday, we were on Angelic View. Maria came back and Mary and I joined her to kind of, bring her back on and reintroduce her to the audience and everything. She takes little hiatuses here and there, but Angelic View is back on the first and third Sundays of the month. So you'll have Maria Sharona. And Sharona Rapseek is in the chat. Hi, Sharona. Also, Yellow is in there. Hi, Yellow.
Hi, Yellow.
Yeah. And we've got a few callers on the call bank. I can't talk. The call bank today. We have 50 lines, folks. So call in 714-816-4628. But meanwhile, before we do that, it is November 4th. Oh, wow. It is just zipping by here. So, of course, the 4 energy, Mary, one of our favorites, right?
Yeah.
I just happened to get the 4 of Cups.
Wow.
The 4 of Cups fit perfectly. And then also the entire date, November 4th, 2023. So 11 is 2 plus 4 is 6. And we already know that 2023, 2 plus 2 plus 3 is 7. So you add that together, you get 13. 1 plus 3 is 4. That's right. It's a 4 date and a 4 month, Mary. That structure.
I'm glad.
Yeah, that structure energy. Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say about that one thing, but one of the things, this is the card of apathy and just not super happy with the situation. It's like tunnel vision, you ever thought of that, Mary? The 4 of Cups, it's sort of like tunnel vision.
I think it's just like it depends on the deck you're looking at.
Oh,
because
absolutely. Yeah.
it's depicted in so many different ways. But yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. And that's the way I'm seeing it today. It's like maybe your apathy is because of some tunnel vision going on. And but before I got the card of the day, I got the heart of the matter card, which is this feeling of being overburdened, with the 10 of wands here. And how do we get overburdened? Well, one of the ways is because of the way that we're working with things. We don't have that four going on, that four energy of foundation and structures. We don't have systems in place. And I think that will also help with this, with the Four of Cups, with the apathy, with the tunnel vision. Take a look at today. What foundations can I work on? What systems can I put in place that will handle some of the overload that I'm experiencing with the 10 of wands? I think that's the message for today. And there's a lot of ways to look at this. One way is to look at how can I delegate out some of the things that I'm doing. And the best way to do that, of course, is to think of all those things, maybe make a list, and then say to yourself, I really love doing this and doing this, but not so much this and this. So if you can find somebody else to do that and that, take a few things off your plate, that's going to help, right? And then also setting up systems so that, if there's anything with what you're doing, and it doesn't just have to be projects or business or something, that's what I'm thinking of in my head, is we have a lot of spiritual entrepreneurs that listen to the show, but it could be a lot of other things, right? And what repetitive tasks can a system do for you? Some kind of technology, AI, everything's AI, right? So yeah, take a look at that. What'd you get for the cards of the day, Mary?
Mm. It's a weird day, right? You getting the Four of Cups and the Ten of Wands, and the cards I got were kind of, like it's a weird day for people. Like I got the Nine of Wands, and this is the Tarot of Angels by Giordano Berti and artwork by Arturo Picha, rather. From Los Scarabeo, but the Nine of Wands, you see what they're facing, like in front of them, like the storm clouds, all of that stuff. And I also drew an oracle card from my little devil cards to see what the you know frustration is about with the Nine of Wands, and I got the card of arrogance. So anybody watching this, do you have somebody in your life that's like that? They're always number one. They're always the best. Everything they say is the best. Blah blah blah. You can feel that kind of pressure and frustration that we sometimes see with the Nine of Wands. And so just the advice is just flow through it. Just breathe and flow through it. Don't let them get your goat. Don't take the bait. You'll be okay. That's what I get.
Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. So let's see. Before we go to the phone lines real quick, Yellow's got a question for us. Will
Ooh,
this will December be an abundant financial month? Okay. So I got to pull some cards off the top here, but I'm going to say this though. That's another one of those, rather predictive questions, right? So yeah, I'm going to see what the cards say, but then I'm going to also ask the tarot give us some advice here. Let's see what we get. Okay. So, King of Pentacles. Yes. Mary, we can just stop here. We got the King of Pentacles, right?
right. What more do you need?
But for advice, I got the Star card. Now, that's card number, if I can get it in the viewer here, 17. 1 plus 7 is 8. 8 is abundance. So yeah, and it's a major arcana card. So here we are, abundance again, but it's advice. And usually the star card, what that often means to people, it's there being hope there, you know. So do we mean the tarot is saying have hope? I mean, could be, right? Um, but I don't think that's what's going on here. I think it's the opposite. A lot of times we get trapped in this in hope, where it's like, it would be nice if December was abundant, right? I mean, come on. So Yellow asks this question, will December be an abundant financial month? Well, they're wanting to know in like a fortune telling way, right? Because they're hoping that it will be, right? I mean, come on, especially because it's, the holidays, Christmas, Kwanzaa. Um, I can't remember them all. There's like 50 holidays in December. Hanukkah. Don't forget Hanukkah, especially with everything going on in Israel, right? So what I'm thinking, the advice coming here, how we get to that King of Pentacles type um abundant month is get rid of the wishful thinking. Stop hoping that December turns out the way you want it to, and instead get focused on exactly how you want it to be. Get really, really focused. Not, oh, it'd be nice to have some more money before Christmas. Oh, look, there's a penny on the ground there. There, that's more money. See, you got to be specific. You got to say, okay, for it to be a really great December, I need to have an influx, a bonus, a windfall of, say, I don't know, $1,200, whatever the number is, $600, 200, 2,000. I don't know. It's different for each person's circumstance. And then, okay, how could that come in, and then focus on, and don't focus on the money though. Law of attraction doesn't work that way. Money is an exchange of energy. So what you really need to do is you need to look at, what does the money buy? Okay, so I'm exchanging energy for something else. What is that thing? And then when you have that thing, or when you can give that thing as a gift, and you can picture in your mind, Christmas morning and unwrapping and pulling it out, and oh my God, it's a new MacBook, $3,999. No, whatever it is, right? It's that feeling that you want to get into, how they'll feel, how you'll feel, that kind of thing, versus the money, because then you're back to wishful thinking. And that's the advice from the tarot. That's why the star card, the hope card, is showing up. Not because you need more hope, not because there is hope, there's always hope, but because you need to get more crystal clear. So what are you getting, Mary, for yellow?
For yellow. Okay. And well, the central focus card, it's real simple. It's the 10 of Pentacles. It's like that's what we're focused on. But, in the past position, we have the Death card. So I don't know if something, changed or ended recently for you, yellow, and now you're wondering like, oh, is December going to be all right? The King of Wands comes up underneath everything saying like, yeah, we got to get active. We got to make it happen. Right. It's like, we can do all the you know visualizations that we want to, but unless we take action, nothing generally happens. And the Seven of Pentacles is over top of everything and saying like, yeah, look, the harvest is coming in. You're going to reap the reward of, again, King of Wands, the effort that you make. And also another thing that happens sometimes when the Seven of Pentacles comes up, we get the sense it's like watching a pot boiling, like waiting for it to boil, that feeling of like, this isn't happening as quickly as I'd like it to. So I'm a little iffy on December. And the final card that comes up, though, is the Knight of Cups. And I love the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is just the sense of like, oh, now I have the abundance to be able to, follow my passion, follow my bliss, follow my heart, do something I really want to do. So it's coming, but it might take a little bit longer than we wanted to. And, you know, get busy, and make it happen.
Yep.
You can do it.
Take action. Yeah, that's the big thing. That's the step that people forget to make. So after you get a crystal clear vision of that, and it's not just what it looks like, but sounds like, feels like, what's the emotion surrounding it, get into that feeling space. I mean, literally, what does it smell like, even taste like? And then take action. Jason says in the chat, Jason made it in, by the way, and so did Ishka. Hi, Ishka. Welcome
Hey,
aboard.
everybody.
Yeah, yeah. I said, "Hey, you made it this time," and he was at that concert in Brussels.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is what he said. I'll get over you. I know I will. I'll pretend my ship's not sinking, and I'll tell myself I'm over you because I'm the king of wishful thinking.
That's our Jason.
Yeah. Sharona said, "Hi, Jason. It's nice to see you." They're chit chatting amongst themselves there in the chat.
Hey.
And you can come over to YouTube and see Mary and I and join us in the chat if you're just listening on the radio, if you'd like. And likewise, Ishka and everybody joining us in the chat there, you can call into the show 714-816-4628. Press 1 on your dial pad as soon as you get through. We're going to go to the phone lines now and give some folks in the chat time to pop their questions in. Yes, so everybody that came in, Ishka, if you have questions, if you want us to pull a card for you, just a general reading. But if you have a specific question, just type all that into the chat. There's, no waiting list.
Ask about crystals.
Ask about crystals. You can. Yeah. What's the best crystal for? Go ahead, fill in the blank. All righty. So let's take a couple phone calls, Mary. We got area code 770 has been waiting the longest. Are you there, 770? Hello? Hello, 770. Caller, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm such at a disadvantage because
okay, I think they're talking to somebody else. So we're going to put 770 back on hold. And when you're ready, 770, okay,
Yeah.
we're going to come back to you. All right. So right now we're going to go to area code 518. So get ready, 518. We're going to bring your mic live, hot, as we say it in the industry. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hey there. My name is Val and I'm in New York.
Val in New York.
Hi, Val. What do you want to talk about?
Hey. Oh, let's see. Money. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just going with it because you were talking about it.
Money.
Let's see. Well, okay. There are two. I don't know if possible. There are two quick things. One, I have a job interview on Monday for a company that I'm really hoping to get into, and I'm wondering what you see around it.
Okay. And Mary's first.
What was the question exactly?
Oh, she has an interview on Monday.
What?
Oh, she has an interview on Monday and wants to know how to go. All right.
How it's going to go, right, Val?
Yeah. Does it look like I'm going to get the job? Yeah.
Right. Okay, so let's take a look at that. And, on that kind of question, really, one of the things I look for is to see if any of the aces come up because to me, aces represent opportunities or can.
Yeah.
But, what we have instead, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and we also have the Eight of Wands, which is good. We got the Six of Cups in the past, which is great. Leave it in the past. And we end with the World card. And to me, that's interesting. I feel pretty good about this, actually. The only card that
Mhm.
kind of I don't like so much is underneath all of that. So the thing that's being repressed is the Eight of Swords. And so to me, what that's saying is like, you know, just do your best, avoid the pitfalls, keep your eyes open. You know, in the Eight of Swords, the person's blindfolded and they think they're stuck or whatever. So don't go into the
Mm.
interview like with any sort of, you know, stress or anything. Just know, like, you got the World card in the end, you got the Knight of Pentacles, like you're going somewhere, like something's going to happen with this. So I feel pretty good about it, but let's see what Dax is getting and maybe he can shed some more light on it.
Well, not really shed
Okay.
more light. You did great, Mary. I mean, I'm just gonna, just real fast. Mine's a very obvious outcome here. I got the Wheel of Fortune, so that's fortune turning in your
Good. Yeah.
favor on this, right? And then the Four of Wands, a celebration card. So yeah, I think you're going to be celebrating after Monday, and you have to call us on Saturday and let us know if that's what happened. But
Yeah, definitely.
one last thing, it's the exact same thing as the
Yeah.
last caller. Okay, got this, Four of Wands card, this celebration card. Focus on that, and so focus on the outcome. All right. So as you're going into it,
Okay.
it should be as if it already happened. And how is that going to
Right.
feel,
Right. Well,
after the interview when you did really, really good? What's that going to feel like? Focus on that.
okay. All right. Well, I
I
already
hope that
have a
helped you
good
out.
feeling, just gut
Oh, good.
feeling. Yeah. No, it's yeah, just I don't know, something inside of me, the way the whole thing kind of took place, because
Mm-hmm.
they don't usually hire part-time people, and my
Mm.
situation's a little unique. And when I said to her, I'm looking for part-time, and she said, can't work full-time. And I explained why. And she said, I have a girl in your exact situation right now who is the one leaving. All right, I'd like to bring you in. So I already have a good
Wow.
feeling. Um, yeah, I feel like it kind of sort of fell into place by accident, if that makes sense. A perfect accident.
It looks, that
So,
kind of stuff looks like accidents to us,
Yeah.
but sometimes things are just
right.
supposed to happen the way they go down.
Right. Right. Well,
I
I
don't
call it a
believe in
perfect
accidents or
accident. I mean,
coincidence.
no, right. That's just my little twist on the words, I guess. But yeah, so I don't know. I just have a very good feeling about it. So,
Awesome.
Good.
Well, now you
and
got to
I've
let
already,
us know.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I will. I will.
Remember
May I
that,
ask
Mary.
one more
Val
thing,
from
or
New
is it just,
York. We're looking for Val to
Yes.
call next weekend. Area
Val
code
from New York.
518. Well, thanks for the call, Val. Enjoy the
uh,
rest of your weekend. Good luck with that on
Yeah.
Monday.
Have a good
yeah,
Saturday.
thank you. Thank you. You guys as well. Thank you.
Yep.
Thanks.
I hope everybody had a great Halloween, by the way. Just throwing that out there. Oh my God, we're going to be, peppered with holidays now. Can't believe
Yay.
this year went faster than 2022, and I thought that was too fast. Oh my gosh.
It's feasting season.
Jason says, by the way, awesome new painting, Mary.
Thank you, Jason.
Which one's new? The one over your left shoulder?
This one's new and this one's new.
Oh,
So
okay.
these two.
Yeah. Yeah. Last time we were on, I think it was Tuesday when we were on with Maria, I was pointing out the purple one, because the purple one was on your left. Now it's on your right. This is Mary's gallery, folks, that we're
Yes, my online gallery once a
it's
week.
it's gonna be something different every time we come on the show. I actually the one on your left, that one is really, really striking. I love
Thank you.
it. It feels geometric, and
Yeah.
me and my geometrics. Everybody's hitting the heart button in the chat here.
Uh,
Yay.
thanks,
Yay.
everybody.
Yeah. Intuitive Diva said, hi, everyone. Danny Marie here. I'm driving, but I'm on the phone in the queue. Oh, okay. Well, we're going to pick you up. Maybe you're the next caller then, Intuitive. So let's see what That was area code. Oh shoot, now I don't know. I think the next caller was 818. Hello, caller. What's your
Yes,
name?
hello, this is Danny Marie.
Oh, we found
Hi,
you.
This is Danny
We
Marie.
found you.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Calling
Happy
from
Saturday,
California.
everybody. Yes, I'm calling from Southern California.
I used to have an 818
Can you guys-
number.
You had an 818?
Oh, really?
Mine was
Yeah,
San
I used to
Diego.
live in Sherman Oaks.
Oh, okay, down the street from me. I'm West Hills.
Oh, perfect. My old stomping grounds.
I
What
miss
do you want to
California.
talk about?
I'm sorry, what was that?
What would you like to talk about?
Yes, thank you guys so much for doing this, first of all. And although I'm in the same area of work, I'm not skilled with tarot. So this is very fascinating to me. I would love to know how my business is going to go through the end of the year, if I'm on the right path or not, with the goals that I have with clients and the money that I'm making from my business, to see how it's going to go till the end of the year, or to the beginning of next year. I have a really big event coming up in February that I'm trying to prepare for, but I also want to be able to help my clients as best as I can. So I'm hoping you guys can give some insight to that for me.
Awesome.
Okay,
That's,
well,
I think you're.
Oh my God, I'm getting tons and tons of swords, Danny. It's yeah, it's like it's all, I think you're overthinking this. It's all thoughts and ideas and stuff like that. So the tarot's throwing out things like, okay, so the Knight of Swords being analytical about this, all right? And notice he's got a single broadsword there. I know I keep saying notice, I'm showing this to the camera, but I know you're driving and you're on the phone, but for the rest of the audience, right? And then the Ace of Swords. Okay, so new possibilities coming in. This is a new thought or idea, and it's a single thought or idea. Okay, and then in the center, I'm getting the Four of Swords. Okay, remember that I talked about this being a 4-day and a 4-date. Oh, I'm getting a lot of feedback there. Hold on a second, Danny. I gotta put your line on hold because she's driving, folks. So I'm gonna put her on hold for a second here. So yeah, November 4th. So it's that 4 energy of structure. Okay. And this is also one of those thinking outside of the box cards, the 4 of Swords, because it's a card of, rest and recharge. He's taking a step back from everything, looking at the big picture, thinking outside of the box. Has, this one thought that he's resting on, this one sword below him, and then 3 swords like the swords of Damocles over top. So he's got these other ideas, but then he's got this, one that he's settling on. That plus, all of this single sword energy. I'm thinking that, making it through till the beginning of next year, I think it's going to be good, but just from a gut instinct aspect. But as far as what you should be doing is, again, it's the same thing as the 4 energy from the day and the date and my cards of the day that I said in the beginning of the show. It's about focusing on single ideas, taking a step back from your business / career, and looking at where to focus, looking at new ideas. All right. And then what I said in the beginning of the show, what systems can you put into place? How can you further build the foundation? Take some of the burden off yourself by either you may or may not have thought of this about delegating some of the things, especially ones that you don't want to do, the little things you have to do in your business, that are repetitive. Either find a system, a technology, or hire a VA or whatever, for that. But that's what's coming through, is to, follow. And lastly, the King of Wands. So that's, Wands is fires, that fire energy, passions. You're very passionate. I can tell you're passionate about what you do. And it's, stay focused on that. And then, look at your structures, your foundations, your systems. But let's see what Mary's getting. She might have some additional, pointers. What do you get, Mary?
Pointers. Yeah, it's interesting. I got a 4 as well. The 4 of Wands. And it's in the past position, so it's like saying, leading into this, okay, we've got things in order, and we're ready to move forward with it. For some reason, this event that you're talking about in February, that's what my cards wanted to talk about. So I'm interpreting the 3 of Cups. And it's saying that, like, look, this can really go well. We need to be practical about it, and also with the Hermit card, it's saying, like, take some time to, like, just shut out all the noise, whether that's all the swords in your head or what it is, and just, like, focus, put it together in a very practical way. And I feel like it's just gonna go well. And I think your business is going to be okay through the end of the year. But I think something about that February event, you just need to, like, get some time to yourself and really just kind of hone in on that. Remember to be practical in the things that you have to do, the way that you do them. And I think it's going to go well.
That
Thanks for
help
the
you out,
question.
Danny? Oh, that's
It's
right.
just
I think I got her on hold because
Oh.
she was driving, all the background.
Mute her.
There's Danny. Hi,
Yes.
Danny.
Can you hear me okay?
Now we can.
Hi,
Yeah.
that was fabulous. And yes, that helps me so much. This event is a major event. People come from all over the world, the Conscious Life Expo. And although I've been going for years, it's my first time participating in it.
Oh,
so I'm
wow.
quite nervous, but I know the potential is there, yes. And with what you were saying about, getting a PA, an assistant, I'm trying to figure that out now because most of everything I do, it needs my energy in it, being that I do quantum energy healing.
Yeah.
So like the healing bracelets I make, I have to infuse it with the energy, and the readings, it's me that's doing them, and the healings and the deep trance meditation, the DTMs, it's me that's doing it. So it's hard for me to get the help that I need because it's like my hands literally have to be in everything.
Right.
But
What
I
about
gotta
things
figure
like
it out.
scheduling?
An assistant would be great.
Yeah, I got an idea.
Yeah.
It goes along with that, Danny, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so I got an
Yes,
idea
I can
for
hear
that.
you. I'm here.
Yeah, let me just let you know. So one of our staff members is Corby Metlight, and she literally wrote the book on doing things like the Conscious Life Expo and those kind of
Oh,
events.
really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should get her book. It's Corby Mitleid, Mitleid. Anyway, but you can find it on the Tarot Guild site. Go to thetarotguild.com. But what she says is that she always has a front person,
Okay.
and they handle everything.
Yeah.
They handle the scheduling. They come between you and the clients, because like at some of these events, these people get rough, and they're ridiculous, and stuff like that. So you need help.
Yeah.
You need a VA, virtual assistant, or in this case, you need at the actual events, you need an actual physical person there. Yeah, you need a.
Yeah.
They call
That
them
would be
front person,
helpful.
a front man or a front person. Yeah.
Yeah, then it frees you up to focus on the things that you do, on the actual sessions.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you don't get like scattered
I'm sorry.
that way and feeling overstressed.
Right. Yes, because that's the thing that I always say. It's like, in order for me to have my accuracy be good and to be able to focus, I can't have all of the outside noise and the stress and all of that. I have
Yeah.
to just be able to focus on what I'm doing.
Well,
So
see,
Yeah.
and my
it's those
oldest
energies
daughter,
coming in, you know, and then your energy, you know, if it affects your energy.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Well, thanks for
And
calling.
my oldest daughter, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Danny.
And many blessings.
You too. Enjoy the rest of
you
your
too.
weekend. Yeah.
Have a good Saturday.
But yeah, if you can get somebody and train them and so that they're almost as knowledgeable as you, they know the ins and outs of your business, how it works, how you work, how the modalities that you do, and so that they could, you know, if somebody comes up to the booth, so to speak, you know, they can literally, you know, explain it just like you would without you having to be involved. So you're back there actually doing the thing, and your front man or your front person, you know, is the person that's taking scheduling out the sessions then and there, but also, you know, taking people's information, booking them for sessions at a different date, different place, explaining the process, explaining
Yeah.
all the details, you know, and what you do, what you don't do, things like that. Yeah. I think that's going to help you a lot, a lot. Let's see, we're past the bottom of the hour here, Mary. So I'm going to do the announcements real quick.
Yay.
Yay. So this is what's going on. You know, we are the official broadcast of the Tarot Guild. And we are, you know, now in our 20th year. Oh my God. And want to let you know all the things coming up. Also the Psychic Talk Radio Network here. So what is it? November 12th. Sunday, November 12th is Sharona's next show, The Magic Universe. And she's having on the fabulous Ruth Ann and Wald Amberstone. And they're going to be talking about their legacy, their love of tarot, of course, and maybe even a little bit on the future of tarot, you know, where they see it going. You know, they've been doing this for, you know, forever, like the rest of us. So be sure to tune in, mark your calendars. That's going to be a really great episode, Sunday, November 12th. And I want to let you know that Compassionate Light Radio, Angelic Channel and healer Catherine Hahn, she's into her new series of shows. It's about relationships and things like that. This coming Friday, it's going to be when we focus on our healing and not on what others need to heal. Sounds fascinating. Okay, so tune in on Friday for that radio show on Psychic Talk Radio. And then we just had the return episode of the Angelic View with Maria G. Moss on Tuesday. Mary and I were with Maria as guest co-hosts. It was a lot of fun. And Maria will be on tomorrow with, oh gosh, my mind is blanking here. Her guest is Ginger. I know that. Let me bring this up.
Garvey.
I should have had this already up. Ginger Garvey Stare. Yeah. So Ginger has been, oh my God, a member of the International Association of Angel Practitioners for forever and has been a guest on Maria's shows in the past. They're going to be talking about universal energy. And I'm going to be guest God, I can't talk. I'm going to be guest co-hosting tomorrow too. So I'm going to be there. And so if we don't get to your call today, remember you can call in tomorrow because we will be taking calls. We'll also be on video. That's right. So you can join us right here on the Tarot Today channel for the video portion and the chat room. Okay. And it's the same phone number. You can call in to the show. That's right. Yes. And as I mentioned, Mary, I finally got the banner changed from the 19th to the 20th because we're now in our 20th year. Oh my God. We are in our 20th. We need some applause here. Woohoo!
Yay!
Yes. And so we just had our 19th birthday, our 19th anniversary. And we're in our 20th year now officially. And then, of course, that means this time next year, Halloween, it's always on Halloween, October 31st. It'll be the 20th anniversary of the Tarot Guild. With the world's only tarot social media networking platform, thetarotguild.com. That's right. It's not just a website. Go over there at the top of any page, click sign up, and you can sign up for free. And it's like joining, Facebook or any other social media. We have all the same functionality and everything, except it's all tarot all the time. And for our 19th birthday special, we're, of course, doing a sale. We always do that. Yes. And so, we have our annual membership. It's $47 a year, less than the cost of a latte a month, but our lifetime membership is really awesome. And it's normally $297. And so instead of $47 a year, it's $297 and you're paid up for life. And in addition, not only do you get access to all of our live Q&As and our workshops and panel discussions and all the other benefits and a discount on certification and our course and all, with the lifetime membership, you get our course, which is also $297 included free, and certification, that's $124 per level. That's included free as well. So what we're doing for our 19th birthday is, instead of $297, it's just 2 payments of $78. That's right. $78 gets you started. You pay $78, and a month from now, another $78 payment, and then you're done. You're paid up for life. So it's half price and really easy because it's in payments. I don't know where that number 78 came from, but I guess you can figure that out. Yeah, that's right. 78. All righty. 2 payments of $78. So go over to thetarotguild.com. You'll see this banner and click on it, and you can grab that deal. Also, tune in or join us tomorrow for our workshop and Q&A on the 5-card yes/no spread. I had to postpone this twice now. So Mary, damn it, we got to do this tomorrow.
Yay.
We did a workshop recently on my it's a 9-card spread. It's my tarot squared, and that's the one I created, God, like 25, 30 years ago. This is the one I started using about 14 years ago when we started the radio shows. And it's now my go-to thing. It's what I use on these radio shows and have been for, 13, 14 years now. So we'll be doing that tomorrow. And, if you sign up with that special, $78, make your first payment, you can attend the workshop. And also you're going to get all of our previous workshops. Oh my God, there's dozens and dozens and dozens in the library and everything coming up. That's right. Oh, let's see. And also I wanted to mention, hey, if you are just enjoying the shows and maybe you called in and got a reading or got a reading in the chat room and you just want to buy us a cup of coffee, go over to thetarotguild.com/live. Or if you're on the website, thetarotguild.com, in the navigation, you'll see Tarot Teddy Live. Just click that and go over to that page. You'll see this banner on that page. You can click there and you can grab us a cup of coffee. You can also book a tag team reading. You know how we've been doing these readings on the show here, like a tag team, but we only can spend a few minutes with you on the show. Well, you can get a private 30-minute session with Mary and I. You get both of us for $99.99. You can also, on that same page, thetarotguild.com/live, you can book individual private readings with myself or Mary for $44.44. And on that page, you'll find buttons to message us in between shows. So if you have ideas for shows or who you'd like to hear us, interview or review a deck or something like that, or a book or something, you can send us a message by clicking, message Dax or message Mary, and use those same buttons to message us and let us know that you want to book a private session, because this $44.44 special doesn't appear anywhere else on the website or our individual pages or on the Psychic Talk website. It's only by messaging us, you get this deal. So go over to thetarotguild.com/live. So there's everything going on with the Tarot Guild Psychic Talk Radio Network. Now that Maria's back, we got a bunch of shows going on for you, folks. So Mary, let's check the chat.
Yes, let's check it.
We've got Belvin in there. So Danny said, Intuitive Diva. Thank you so much, guys. So glad I will be able to look back at this chat. Yeah, that's right.
Awesome.
Okay, trying to see if there's anything else in there. Oh, Charlotte's in there. Hi, Charlotte. Charlotte got in there.
Hey, Carlisle.
And Ariana Rico. Hey, Ariana, can I get a reading? Yes, you can. So Ariana, if you want something general, just want us to pull a card or two for you, go ahead and type in, please pull a card for me. If you have a specific question, Ariana, you can just type it into the chat there, or you can call in 714-816-4628. And while everybody is doing that, let's pop back over to the phone lines. Area code 770 has been waiting the longest. Caller, are you there? 770?
I came back. This all happened within a minute. I came back.
Okay, that's that same person.
You're still talking.
They're still talking amongst themselves. Yes. Yeah, I got to give you guys a hint. You call into a radio show, you don't know when the host is going to pick up your line. And so you always have to be ready, It's not it's not the time to have a discussion with Aunt Mary, or Aunt Liz, or something. Oh my God. Let's see. Area code 630. Caller, what's your name? Where are you calling from? Are you there, 630?
Hi, this is Jenna.
Hey,
Hi,
Jenna.
yes, I am. This is Jenna. Hi, how are you?
Hi.
I'm calling from Chicago.
Chicago.
That's exciting.
We haven't had a Chicago caller in a while.
Oh, yeah.
I know. What do you want to talk about?
I'm interested in getting some insight into finances and career.
Okay. Do you have a specific question about either one of those things?
I guess, to be specific, should I be looking into, I'm kind of dabbling right now, but should I really pursue changing kind of course in my employment right now in order to make some more money and for it to just fit my lifestyle better?
Okay.
So Mary, I was answering something in the chat and I didn't quite get the question. What was the question, Mary?
The question was, if I got it right, is that she's kind of dabbling right now and she's wondering, should she look into pursuing, something as a career, like specific, right? It was like a non-specific question. Should you change what you're doing? Should you stop dabbling and find the thing and do the thing? And do you have the thing in mind, hopefully, or not? But let me just pull some cards on the situation.
Okay.
And see what comes up about it. Well, look, the central focus card is the Wheel of Fortune. So, it's going to be time for some change. And you don't have to rush into it. 7 of Pentacles comes up here. I think if you take your time and, employ a little bit of patience, we also have the Star card that comes up here. So it really helps. And look, this is perfect. 7 of Cups in the past position. So you've been doing a little of this, a little of that. Maybe I'll do this. Maybe I'll do that. And what do I do to get the money together? Right. And in the end, what we have is the 4 of Pentacles. So really what this is saying to me is it's time for a change. You don't have to rush into it. Take your time. get your ducks in order. Fours are about, structure, order, stability. And, really, aim high. The star card, it is a card also not just of hope, but also of our aspiration, what we're reaching for, and really kind of set your sights on what that thing is and stick with it. The Four of Pentacles, it's like, okay, once you like get in that, current, right, of the thing you're heading to do, the thing you aspire to do, and you stick with it. You got to buckle down sometimes, and you got to say, okay, now I have a trajectory that I'm on, and I need to focus on that and set goals for yourself. They can be the smallest goal ever. Like, okay, today I'm going to show up to work on time, and I'm going to be wearing underwear. Whatever the goal is, it doesn't matter. They could be little tiny goals, but along the way,
We're hoping you're wearing underwear.
Yeah, every day, can look at it that way, that like, what am I going to achieve today on this trajectory that I'm on? But that's what I'm getting. Let's see what Dax is getting to.
Well, Mary, I got the same thing. And I'm sorry, you probably heard me laughing in the background.
Yeah.
And I had my camera off. That was because you said, oh, and look, I got the Wheel of Fortune, and I'm laying this down.
Wow.
I got
Carol
the Wheel of
strikes
Fortune
again.
too. It's wow. So this is what's going on. I'm getting almost like the opposite. Like, okay, so my, and I'm showing the cards here on camera. My spread is bookended by the Eight of Wands on one side, and the Knight of Swords on the other, and they're rushing into the rest of the spread like this, and so it's almost the opposite of what you said. Mary, how you said, yeah, you can just take your time and figure it out. It's like these cards are saying no.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a Jenna, just do it, just go for it, do it, it's time. Yeah, okay. Because this is what I'm getting. Okay, so you're coming to us, the Hermit card. You're coming to us for some wisdom here, right? And then I got the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles. So you're juggling, you're weighing these different options. You don't have the focus, and the Wheel of Fortune is the card in the very center, the central focus card. And when you look at it, to me, it looks, what I saw right away was a bullseye. You've got to, throw the dart, get the bullseye right there. And the Wheel of Fortune is sitting like this for those that can see the camera. He's shining his light of wisdom on the bullseye, on the Wheel of Fortune. So you have to have the focus in order for it to happen. The other thing, tarot's multi-layered. What I'm getting out of the Hermit is that you, in addition to talking to me and Mary, you need to find somebody else too in your inner circle, or at least somebody that someone in your inner circle is familiar with, that is this Hermit figure for you. Because sometimes you need somebody that knows you but can give an impartial viewpoint. And I really think that's what you need. I think you need somebody to tell you, look, Jenna, this is how I see you, and you might be surprised at what you hear. You might think, really? I never thought, you thought that about me, or what have you, or that I'm good at X, Y, Z. That's what I'm getting at. Somebody that can look at you and say, but Jenna, it's obvious to the rest of us, you're fantastic at, organizing, parties, or whatever the thing is, that you're real, that they see, and will give you insight into what to focus on and what to put all your energy into. And as soon as you do that, and the Knight of Swords, got that single sword. Swords are thoughts and ideas. You can go for it, and then things happen really quickly. 8 of Wands. 8 is abundance too, by the way. And then the Wheel of Fortune. Things start turning in your favor once you can do that. So that's what you need to do is, seek out folks that can, give you an impartial outlook on things. Maybe you just ask them point blank what they think. Maybe you give them a set of things. Hey, I'm thinking about, doing this or this. What do you think? And see what people tell you. Does that make sense?
That absolutely makes sense. I appreciate that, the insight for sure.
I think that's going to
Thanks for
help you out a
calling.
lot. And then you can call us back, Jenna, from Chicago, and let us know next Saturday or the Saturday after. Oh, gosh. Let's see. Where was I? Okay, I'm going to go back to the chat. And so Ariana did write back, said, can you please pull a card for me? Awesome sauce.
Cool.
So we're going to see what comes up. Oh, very interesting. Because I love it when the card of the day pops up, or one of the cards of the day. So this was actually the Heart of the Matter card. So it's not a coincidence, obviously, that you're calling in or that you're watching the show. I'm sorry. I'm still stuck on the callers. You're in the chat room. Okay. So, it's not a coincidence that you're here because, it's all about that today. What are you feeling burdened about? Right. And you're making slow, steady progress, and 6 is a success card, but, you're overburdened with something. You have too many thoughts and ideas in your boat here, lots and lots of swords. So what can you pare down? And then the advice I gave in the beginning of the show, what systems can you put in place? What foundations can you set up? You need structure. You need structure. And that leads to, the 9 of Cups. Ultimately leads to, you feeling fulfilled emotionally with what it is that you're dealing with right now. So that's what I'm getting as a message from the universe for Adriana. What are you getting, Mary?
I got 2 cards. One I pulled from the Crystal Wisdom deck by Rochelle Sharman.
Mm-hmm.
And I got agate, really pretty agate, and it's like the message with the agate is to focus on to focus on your physical body as well. And the tarot card that I pulled to go with this is the Page of Cups. And so I feel like, this is kind of about self-love a little bit and listening to your body and, kind of paying attention, and thinking of it in that sense of like, every cell in my body is healthy and happy. That's like the affirmation that goes with it. But with the Page of Cups, the page is saying, make sure that's true. Make sure that that's really how you feel. Are you happy with the way things are right now in your life? And when we're not, if it's like a career thing or a relationship thing or a money thing, that can all create stress, and stress can wear us down physically. So think about that. Think about ways that you can alleviate stress, focus on being happy and healthy.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
what
I hope that helped you out, Adriana. And
Thanks for the question.
we also have a can I get a reading, please, from Patty? So I asked in the chat, do you want us to just pull cards or do you have a specific question? I'm not getting anything. Patty, Do you want us to? I think they just want us to pull a card. So go ahead, Mary. Pull a card for Patty, or a couple cards.
Okay. I think I'll do the same thing for Patty. I'll pull a crystal wisdom card and a tarot of angels card.
Yay. Who did the Tarot of Angels deck?
Giordano Berti did it, and some years ago for Lo Scarabeo with Arturo Piccia. I don't know, it's all these Italian names. I
I
don't
know.
speak Italian. I'm like, I don't know. I got Giordano's name down. Don't make me go further into all the Luigis and Arturos out there, because I'm going to mess up their names. Not intentionally though, but I got fire agate as the stone for you. And this is about creativity, that creative fire within. And the tarot card that came up is the 8 of Wands, even more fire. So it's like saying, like, take all that energy and channel it into, a creative pathway, and that doesn't mean that you have to start, making art. I don't know, maybe you're an artist. That could be one way to do it, but also creative problem solving, right? In all areas of your life, and looking for creative solutions. So yeah, and also it doesn't hurt to work with fire agate. It is a fun stone, let me tell you. But that's what I got. Let's see what Dax gets.
You don't have to turn your camera off. We're at the end of the show.
It's too late.
This is the fire round. Oh God. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna tag on to what Mary said, and I pulled the 8 of Cups. So what is it that you can let go of? What baggage are you holding on to, especially emotionally? 8 is the number of abundance, and similar to like the 8 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, at first glance, you don't see the abundance part. All right. So with the 8 of Swords, you're surrounded by swords, thoughts, and ideas. You're trapped by your own thoughts and ideas, and it's finding your escape. It's finding the way out from amongst all that, and that leads you to success. That's like the lesson of that card, that you find that one thought or idea to focus on and escape from all the thoughts and ideas. The 8 of Cups is similar. Okay, only this time it's emotions, because it's cups. So what's actually holding you back from abundance is baggage from previous relationships, or if it's career, work, previous things going on at other jobs or companies or situations or all that stuff. You can see in the card, he's stacked up all of that, and is got his walking stick and his traveling cloak, and he's moving onwards and upwards up the hill there to abundance. So that's the message that I got for you. And then real quickly, Mary, we've got one more phone call on here. 805. Caller, are you there? 805. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, I'm here, Dax. Hi, this is Donna in California. How are you?
Great. What was
Hi,
the name
Donna.
again? Donna? Oh, it's Donna. Okay.
Yeah.
In California. What's going on, Donna? What would you like to talk about?
Well, I wanted to know about my love life. Do you see anyone, a man coming in for me, a companion type thing where we could travel and do things together?
Oh, okay. Mary, let's look for a guy.
Let's look for a guy.
All right.
Okay.
We want a guy, right?
Well, we're hoping. I don't know, So you want, did you say like traveling companion, Donna?
Yeah, right.
That's a great idea. I love that. I love that. I love that. Okay. So I started pulling cards, and I do that sometimes where I just pulling till I find a guy. And he came up really quick. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4th card was you, Queen of Swords. And then right after that, King of Swords. You found your king. All right. Air sign. So it might be an air sign. Doesn't have to be, but potentially. And this person is either contemporary. They're either like chronologically chronologically the same age as you or older, or if they're the same age or younger, they have a more mature, older outlook. All right. And I love this because the way the cards fell, the Queen of Swords is facing the King of Swords. And a lot of times what happens is the other way around, and then when that happens, I got to ask, okay, why is your back to the guy? But in this case, she's facing and she's beckoning, the hands coming out. She's, beckoning towards the person. Okay. I feel that you are going to have to make the first moves. All right. This can happen rather quickly. I'm as a timing energy, I'm getting 7. So, that could be 7 days, 7 hours. Hopefully not 7 weeks, but I don't know. That would be December, not too bad there, not too bad.
Yeah.
And the other thing that's coming up is like the very first card though that I got is the 4 of Pentacles. What are you holding on too tight to? That is, see, that's the early cards, and then towards the end is when you show up, and then the King of Swords, the guy shows up. So you need to get past that part. I don't know what that is. Give that some thought. What are you holding on too tight to that is not allowing you for this to happen? But let's see what Mary's getting.
Well, it's interesting. It's like I would go with what Dax is saying about the dude and all of that. The cards I got wanted to talk about you. And, the High Priestess comes up, the Empress card comes up, and in the very end, the outcome position, we have the World card. But before we get there, so what that tells me is like, yeah, this relationship that you want, somebody to travel with and grow with the Empress card, that can happen. You may have like just kind of a feeling, since the High Priestess came up, like just this inner knowing, like this is a person, that might be your sign that like, hey, I don't know, for some reason I'm drawn to that person. But before we get there, we have the 10 of Wands in the past, and then we have the central focus card as the 7 of Wands. What are you holding on to too tightly? I think you've got your guard up a little bit, and I think that once that you are really open to it, regardless of, all of the stuff that's happened in the past, it's like we all do it. We all, our experiences make us who we are. And so we all bring baggage, right, to new relationships. But, sometimes, we experience things that make us just kind of not really want to let somebody in. So think about that, and, give it a shot. Open up to it. And I think it's going to happen for you. And I think you'll have an idea of who that King of Swords is. But thanks for the question.
Yeah. Thank you, Mary.
Thanks, Donna.
Thanks for calling, Donna. Have a great weekend.
Thank you. Bye-bye, both of you.
All righty. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And we are at the end of the show here. I just put the link in the chat to tomorrow's show. Join us tomorrow for Angelic View with Maria G. Moss. I'll be guest co-hosting, and we're going to be chatting with Ginger Garvey Stare. It's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow. We're going to be talking about universal energy and taking your phone calls in the second half of the show. So if we didn't get to your call today or your question in the chat, pop in the chat tomorrow and give us a call tomorrow. The link is in there. And if you're listening in archive or something, just go over to our YouTube channel, Tarot Today Live. Alrighty. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Yay. We're out of here.
We're gone.
Good night, Mary Ellen.
Good night, John Boy.